Hi guys, welcome to yet another vlog. Welcome first of all to 2023. Unaweza dhani I was here before you guys. But happy new year. Before we even start, thank you so much for your viewership last year. I'm hoping you'll continue enjoying these videos that I put out every week. I feel like you guys experienced every tiny bit of my year last year, from being homeless to having a new home to furnishing my house to where it's at the moment. I feel so blessed to have you guys, and welcome to the vlog. In case you're new here, hi. First of all, my name is Nkata K. You can also call me Maureen. I do lifestyle vlogs. I love doing financial vlogs. I also do cooking vlogs, and at times I do like travel adventure vlogs. So if you like those, please click the subscribe button. I'd love it if you join the family and click the subscribe button and the bell notification right next to the subscribe button so that you may be notified whenever I post. Also, if you're new, we usually do resets here, monthly resets, and this video is an yearly reset, obviously, as the title says. So today we are going to make goals for 2023, but before we do that, we have to review the 2022 goals, see how far we've come, appreciate the journey that was 2022. Last year I decided to list my goals as opposed to having a vision board. The previous year, 2021, I did vision boards for every month. I'm recording this in 2022 still, on the 30th of 2022, so in case I get confused with the years, please don't mind that. In 2022, I decided to list down the goals that I had for the year and then break those down monthly. So if you've been following my monthly resets, some of those goals that were included there are what you're going to hear from my 2022 goals. That is what I actually do. If I have a vision board, I pick the goals, the visions that I have from the main vision board and break them down monthly. So the first thing was to learn how to write a book. One day I might write a book, but I don't feel like that's a goal that I'll extend to next year. I feel like my video journals and my living alone vlogs is a documentation of my life already. So writing a book is not like the topmost of my goals. Yeah, because already I have this, I have YouTube. It's literally like an autobiography, a visual autobiography of my life. So that one we will just cross it off and not write it in my 2023 goal. And then I was to post every day on Kairetu's. Wow, guys, nakwambia mtu akianza mwaka goals zinakwanga. Well, this I tried for sure. January and Feb were the best performing months for Kairetu, I feel like, because at the time, with this goal in mind, I tried as much as possible to post as much as I could. And at the time, my assistant was based in Nairobi, so it was easy to go thrifting and buy clothes and then post the same day or the next day. Sorry about the plane which I passed. I was talking about my previous assistant kwa my shop, Kairetu's. In case you're new, I own a clothing store called Kairetu's Apparel. It's on IG. You can check it out if you'd like to. It's on my description down below. During January and Feb, as I've said, we used to post almost every day, if not today, tomorrow. And it ended up being the best performing months in terms of thrifting for resale and the income that we got. So that is something I want to extend to next year. Not really posting every day, but posting every other day, because I feel like there's so much potential in reselling thrifts. My third goal was to buy a car. If you've watched my previous monthly reset, I used to talk about this big goal that I wanted to achieve, but I wasn't comfortable talking about it because I somewhat felt like if I did not achieve it, it will be a letdown for you people and for me, mostly for me. So I did not talk about it. I wanted to save up, and then get it and then share with you like the goal. I actually was almost buying one, but moving to a new place, and my rent being not the same as bedsitter obviously, and also furnishing it because I did not want to stay in an empty house, and also the things that I'm getting for my house I don't want to buy twice, so I'm trying as much as possible to get quality stuff that I won't have to buy again when I move to another place or later on in life. So my house, this house that is, was one of the factors that I wasn't able to buy a car, and the funds that I had accumulated at the time, I decided to buy stocks. So I feel like that was a good move. First, I accumulate as much passive income as I can, and then later on I'll buy myself a car, probably this year. I'm hoping this year is the year. I don't want to keep postponing this goal year after year. Next goal was to move to a bigger house. I did that, guys. When I was writing these goals down, I honestly did not know how I would be able to move and afford a bigger space, but look at us now. We have a new space that we are furnishing. By the way, tomorrow is 31st. I'm not sure if the place will be open, but I'll be getting myself a TV. I was telling my sister I'd rather watch it kwa floor, but I'm so eager to get a TV and entertain my guests. I've been loving hosting. Like, this new space has made my social life, I think, better. Everybody tunamit na, I'm welcoming them to my new space because it feels good, yeah, to share the space with people I love and people I care about. I actually hosted Christmas, by the way, and it was so good. Nilikuwa naogopa my family would get bored because I did not have a TV, but yo, it was one of the best Christmas I've had. It was so good, you guys. The other goal was to travel to Rwanda. This is another goal that I have been putting year after year, and for sure, Aki 2023, I must travel out of the country and possibly go to Rwanda. I don't know why. Rwanda is one of those countries I'd love to visit. And then I was to work on my content creation. I want to look at my previous numbers, see how much I've grown. I was hoping I'd get to 50k subscribers last year, but it wasn't possible. End of January last year, I had 24,000 subscribers. I'm ending the year with 28 subscribers. I feel like ni kidogo, like nimegrow kidogo, because there was a time I used to grow my YouTube 1,000 per month, like 1,000 subscribers per month. Okay. And then end of January, I had 11k subscribers on Katake. Right now I have 15k. Kairetus, I had 16k. Right now I have 18k, if I'm not wrong. But this is end of January 2022. Okay, I'll have to work on my content creation. This is something I want to carry forward. I feel like I did my best this year, so next year hopefully the numbers will be higher. And then another goal I had is to make friends. Well, did I make friends? I tried. I wanted to make friends in the content creation space. I feel like I tried putting myself out there. I worked with creatives. I supported other creatives, which even felt better for me. So hopefully next year I make more friends, but that's not my topmost goals. If they come, well and good. But for this year, I want to maintain my friendships and invest in my friendships as much as I can. It doesn't have to be such a big thing, but taking your time to talk to your friend, checking up on them, and even going to their events or something like that. So last year I felt I connected more with my close friends, and that is something I want to carry forward to next year. Like, maintain those friendships that you feel give as much as you also give to. I was to listen to Pastor Rick's sermons, guys. Actually, this year I slacked big time. I don't think I even listened to one. I was to learn how to swim. I tried. You guys saw me try, right? Learning how to swim is something I'll carry forward until nijue how to swim. But the way I'm hoping to travel this year, I just have to learn how to swim. But naona hata na wabo kushinda nikisema learn how to swim. This one I must. Tutaiweka kwa one of the months, either Jan ama Feb. And then get my YouTube to 50k. As I've said, I was trying to get my YouTube to 50k. I'm hoping I'll be able to do so next year. And then on Kathake, I wanted to take my personal page to 25k, and then Kaire to 35k. I did not achieve any of that. And then AdSense, I wanted to earn at least to 50,000. Let's see how much. Oh, by the way, guys, I met some of you last year, and most of you that I made friends with were shocked that I'm comfortable talking about money on my YouTube channel. It's not awkward for me at all to talk about money, but I get that that's personal to some people. I made 129,136. That's not bad. At least we made half of 250k. Does that count? Thank you so much, guys, for watching my content. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to earn that amount of money. A couple of you actually asked me if YouTube is my main source of income. Really notice people think that YouTube pay like a lot. Well, money and earning is relative, but for me, I feel like YouTube doesn't pay as much. It also depends with the content you put out there, actually, because my stocks video do better in terms of earning as opposed to lifestyle vlogs, and you guys enjoy those mostly the lifestyle vlogs, so I put those more than I put the financial vlogs, because honestly, when I started my YouTube, it wasn't for financial gains at all. I did not earn a cent for 1 year. I think 1 year, yeah. It was mostly to document my journey as an entrepreneur, going into the thrifting for resale business. I wanted to document my journey. I keep saying this because I know my shop one day it will be like big. So I want to look at my life when it gets that big. I want to look at my life, how I grew the shop. So that was my why of starting my YouTube channel. And since I feel Kairetu hasn't reached where I want it to reach, I'll just keep creating and share my journey. And whatever I earn is a plus, because I feel like my journey helps some of you in some way from the DMs that I get and also the comments that I get. So I'll just keep sharing. I was to get one more passive income stream. Nanika tick off. I don't know which passive income stream this is that I'm talking about, but last year I was able to create a new business. You guys know the notebooks It's a collaboration with Zali. It's not my own purely. It's still new, it's still young, so I can't say it's a source of income yet. I hope in 2023 it will be able to earn me some income. And then I was to register Kairetu. I did that. I was to spoil myself. I feel like getting stuff for my house that are top-notch quality and going for trips, because I went to a couple of trips at Akamani huku around to Kenya, is part of me spoiling myself. So I can comfortably say I spoiled myself. And I was to get in touch with my friends. This is one of the best things I did this year. And then I was to fix my teeth. You guys, are you seeing the difference? I got a comment, by the way, of someone saying sijui I looked better without the braces, and I was like, so what should I do with this information, madam? Honestly, if you feel great with yourself or great with whatever you're doing, outside noises shouldn't bother you. So I was to do more of yoga and get more flexible. I don't feel like I practiced yoga a lot this year, but something I did for sure is meditate. My therapist recommended meditation, and I used to do that a lot. It's something I want to keep on doing come next year, 2023. I was to buy a new laptop. We did that. I was to buy other thrift shops items. I did that. There was a month I dedicated to just buying from other thrift shops. Yeah, so I feel like I supported my other thrift shop owners as much as I could. Not even thrift shops. I feel like business owners, we should support each other. So I did that. And then I was to listen to sermons every week. As I've said, I did not do that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, those were my goals for 2022. 2022 was such a tough year for me. I honestly feel like 2021 was way better than 2022. The hardest part of 2022 was the living situation. I documented that, and thank God I document this stuff. When I'm up there, when I'm low, I feel like it's good to show both sides. I want to list down 2023 goals, and then I want to break those down like I did last year in the monthly format. Like January, I put some of the yearly goals, Jan, Feb, like that. Something else I want to add this year is making digital vision boards. I want to put that as my computer's wallpaper and also my phone's wallpaper. For phone, I want to do digital vision boards every month. So when we do the monthly reset, I create vision board digitally on Canva, that is, and then place that as my wallpaper. But for my laptop, I'll just put my yearly vision board pamoja and then set that as my wallpaper.